Hi, Rich. Welcome. Hey, Peter. Welcome, fam.
How's it going?
Hey, I'm just trying to set up the final. Oh, what did I do? Final details. Is this space live? Have you received a notification? Because I can't seem to make it go live.
No, it doesn't seem like it's live.
Yeah, whenever I click go live, for some reason, yeah, nothing happens.
This problem.
I did not hear you. Sorry.
I feel like I've heard people have this problem before. Try refreshing maybe.
Yeah, I
And
tried it. I will try once more, but
mm,
Mickey, can you try if you see if you can go live? By the way, if you're talking to me, you're muted. I cannot hear you. Mickey.
Done.
Yeah, speak louder, please.
Settings.
Huh?
I had to change my settings. You can hear me?
I can. It's fine now. Can you click go live?
I can't. Only you can go
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, for some reason it doesn't work.
Or maybe you need
I'll
to
try
refresh the
refreshing.
page.
Yeah. The sound of your mouth, it's a bit loud. I'm just gonna tell you that it's okay, but
Okay, okay. It's better now?
I don't hear it.
Perfect. Can you go live?
Okay?
Hi.
Hi, Vedika, welcome. And Xenia, welcome everyone. Let me make Xenia host.
Hi there, Hiroyo. How are you? Hi guys. Happy to be here.
Hey,
Hi,
Alex.
Alex. Hi.
How are you? You're speaking first. You're first, darling. Miss you so much.
Hello, hello, hello.
I
I'm here. I'm here.
yeah.
Hi, Hiroyo. So
Oh,
nice to see you here.
Ah, Kanisha. How are you?
I'm doing well, darling. Keeping strong.
As you are.
alive, like a lot is going on, but glad thank you, Dan, that connected everyone. Such a nice event is supposed to be, and like this 2 days in great area. Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. I'm super excited to hear and see all the presentations. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, looks strong. Well done, well done, well done. The panel days, like, will be interesting to are connected, like women's together and see, like, in one place. Cool. And think, like, life will be a help to bring more people. I reposted by choice Twitter and going to do some posts on our Discord just to push a bit people more. By Virgo in the room. Hey.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, I cannot click live for some reason. The spatial has some bugs. So yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna have some fun.
And more patient, Like in our space and the pride is also was terrible, and we have tried to provide some custom and unique experience by building, because sometimes platform can support, but we understand this. We are back, and such a nice day supposed to be. Lovely to meet all my friends here. And dancing unstoppable. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you want to try, you can try some of the avatars. If you come here to them, if you press F, yeah, you have Catwoman, we have an angel, I feel like, and also we have Santa Muerte. This is one of our NFTs. But yeah, if you want to change back to your regular clothes, you have to refresh. Catwoman actually can do like so many jumps, like unstoppable, just because she's so powerful. So if you want to try Xenia, yeah, just multiple one after the other. You can try jumping, yeah. And she's faster. Hi, Diana, welcome. Hi, Linda. Hey,
Hi.
Yulia. What's up, Yulia? Welcome,
Hello.
everyone. Nice moves. And we're gonna wait for LM, and then maybe, because I know Hiro is on a tight schedule, so we will try to start as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not have a lot of time.
No worries, no worries. I'm just hoping LM will be here because she's the host.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Abdul is here. Abdul is the creator of the space, and he did all these amazing improvements, and also all of the avatars. He's amazing. Welcome, Abdul. Yeah, I think it loads up. And LM is here. Yay.
Hello, hello, all you beautiful souls. How are y'all doing today?
Hey, Alan, what's poppin'?
I hope all of you well. Hello. Legendary, how are you?
Wow, nice avatar. Nice sparkle.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wanted to just take the time to say thank each and every one of y'all for being here. Thank you, Wyvern girl. I appreciate you so much. Hello, hello. All of you beautiful souls. Today is going to be an amazing day, you guys and gals, women and entities and everything in between, non-binaries, all of you. We are going to get into it today, celebrating the women here. I'm so excited. And I know people are still coming in and whatnot, and we will be getting started very promptly, but I did want to turn it over to Dan. Is there anything that you want to say to start it off?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone that came. I'm just super excited to build with you all. Very honored that you are part of WomenFest, and yeah, I can't wait to see and experience right WomenFest. So yeah, without further ado, let's start it.
Woohoo! Yes, without further ado, we will start first with Hyro Music. Hyro Music, will you please come to the center stage?
Yeah, we cannot hear you, Hiroyo, if you can.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. Sorry. I'm here. Can I go up on the stage?
Of course.
Okay, thank you. Wow, thank you very much for having me. I'm gonna get on it. Wait. Give me time. Thank you very much. So I have not a lot of time today, so thank you very much for having me the first one on the stage. Wow, it's very high. Hi everybody, how are you guys? Beautiful souls. So thank you very much for having me here. Again, I'm very honored to be here. And then thank you for your support, Legendary Beauties and other staffs for this event. I'm so amazed and I'm really it's my big pleasure. Thank you very much for having me. So anyway, thank you. Ooh, it's nice. May I take a picture right now?
Please
So
do.
let me introduce myself. Okay, thank you. So let me introduce myself a little bit. I'm a hero. Yeah, in the almost on the social media, my name is Hiroyo Music, but totally my name is Hiroyo Watanabe from Tokyo. I'm a music creator and then also NFT artist. And then also real life, I'm a pianist and vocalist and composer too. So, so I should tell you small my journey, and then go on to my the music video. So at the end of 2019, I asked myself, what is my purpose? What does my soul long for? The answer was simple: to keep doing music, pushing myself to the point where I can do it anymore. Throughout my life, I've tried to quit being a musician many times. Being an artist is tough, as you know. But I realized that it's not being an artist that's difficult. It's staying true to my authentic myself that's challenging. If I am not the person my soul desires, I feel uncomfortable and restricted. I feel like I'm not being true to myself. However, in the past, we believed that endure discomfort was part of living in this world. We thought it meant to endure and persevere. This tendency is particularly strong among Japanese people, known for our patience. This pandemic has changed the flow of the air. In the new winds of 2023, it feels uncomfortable to be doing things that don't align with our soul's true desires, or to deceive our own hearts. In an essence, being true to oneself and being in an alignment with the desires of our souls is the meaning of life on this earth, and the most important thing. Thank you. And by exploring that inner voice, I have arrived at the magnificent place of Glory Day today. Over the next 2 days, each and every one of us will showcase amazing presentations being true ourselves. Thank you. I am honored to be a top butter today. So today I'll be sharing 3 songs that I love with all of you. The first song is called Inspiration. It's the title of track of my latest CD, Inspiration. And while I sing it in Japanese, I have including subtitles with English lyrics. I plan to release an English version too soon. And the second song is Goes On, which is the opening track of Inspiration, the latest CD. The third song, at the last, is an NFT music video collaboration with my dear friend and the great artist who has supported me to this point, Sean Lee. Is there Sean Lee here? Yeah, she's amazing. My heart, my friend. The title of the NFT is Brand New Days. She embraced all my whims with love and her incredible talent. And I want to express my gratitude to her right here. Thank you, Sean. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
時わからないことがある時くくればいいじゃない君は笑うけど一番大事なことは辞書にも書いてない僕の目をまっすぐ見て君の望むものがきっとこの目の中映し出されてゆくだろう驚くことはないよほら君は誰かが書いたシナリオを生きているのかいそれとも自分を生きてるかい答えは毎日更新されてゆく僕の手を強く握って君の持ってる力がこの手の中で光放ち始めるだろう怖くはないよねえ目の前に広がるそれは君が作り出す世界さ僕の目をまっすぐ見て君の望むものがきっとこの目の中映し出されてゆくだろう I love you 僕の手を強く握って君の持ってる力がこの手の中で光放ち始めるだろう Let's make it more together La 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 la
Thank you very much. I love you all of guys. Song is inspiration. The next song is goes on. Enjoy and dance.
は昇る年を取るどこへ行こう私の心満たされて流されて消えてゆく川のよう、あなたの涙腐っても枯れても変わらない人の生き方暑い日も凍える夜もそばにいて死ぬまでここへおいでよそのまま心ゆくまで目をつむると数えてここへおいでよそのまま心ゆくまで目をつむると数えて思うまま信じるまま生きたいと願ったとあなたの背中その先に何があるの止まらない私の欲望 As your life goes on My life is still goes on Your life is still goes on His life, her life It's life Still goes on My life is life, our life, your life is life.
Thank you very much. And then last song is Brand New Days. Thank you, Sean, for support.
一緒に過ごしてみよう君と初めてのことばかりうまく言葉にできないだけど信じてる Get started from your days Hey darling Come on up to the place where I belong I believe in you We will make it through it make us strong 少しずつ話を始めよう雪が溶けるように暖かく長い旅の終わりにはもっとそばにいる Get started from the days Hey darling Come on up to the place where I belong I believe in you We'll make it through it make us strong 今日一日一緒に過ごしてみようきっと初めてのことばかりうまく言葉にできないだけど信じてる Get started from your days 話を始めよう雪が溶けるように暖かく長い旅の終わりにはもっとそばに
Thank you very much. I'm still dancing though. Thank you very much all guys. Beautiful soul. Thank you very, very much.
Much. Thank you. Amazing. And what a wonderful way to start off Women's Fest today. Another round of applause, y'all. It's amazing and wonderful. And we thank you so much for those energies starting us off in such a beautiful, beautiful way.
Thank you very much. So back to you.
So beautiful again. Amazing and wonderful. And we are so glad that you gave us those beautiful and handsome vocalists, just amazing with the jazz and Latin influence just resonating from deep within your soul, and you shared it with us. So thank you so much again. And with that, we will be moving on to the next beautiful soul. Had it. Go. My list disappeared. I apologize. There we go. Farian. Hello, hello, hello. We will be going to you. Up next, we welcome Farian, an art gallery that is a sanctuary for artists, providing a platform where they can share their creativity with the world. Please take the stage.
Hi everyone. Can you hear me okay?
And how are you doing today?
Cynthia, if you want to go up on the stage, you can
Yes.
do it here from the side.
Yes, I'm trying to jump. Yes, okay, I got
From
it.
the side.
How
On
do
the
I?
side
Okay,
here.
that's fine. I'm in front of the stage. Is this good?
There are some
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear
we
you well.
can. We can hear you. Loud and
Oh,
clear.
okay, wonderful. So don't hesitate to cut me if my voice is cut. Oh, my connection will be fine. So hi everyone. Hello. I am Cynthia, and I am from the Fairy Gallery, which is a gallery focused on the imaginative arts. And our goal is to transport people to imaginary universes through art. And today I wanted to share a general message about the power of Web3 for collaboration for artistic events. And I hope this is something that will interest other people here, maybe encourage other initiatives to do something similar to the example I'm going to provide soon. So I will start with a short story. Back in January, I have an artist called Barrett Frameyer, and he posted on Instagram that he lost a client because the client thought that he was not doing the art himself, that he was using AI. And so the client was like, what am I paying you for, you know? And the artist, Barrett, was pretty much a human artist. So he was like, but you know, those are my drafts. This is myself. And yet the client did not believe him. And the client said, even AI today can produce drafts. So how do I know you did it yourself? I know about it personally, and I know he's a fantastic artist, Photoshop. And so I thought, what could we have clients that so that his money was well invested in? And in general, with the rise of human artists worldwide, you know what differentiates today AI piece from a human piece? More and more difficult as we do better. And so I had this where we would showcase and film the artist doing the whole process on, you know, digital art on Photoshop from start to end. And then he could just, you know, show this to any clients in the future. And we thought further, like, what if we extended this to more, you know? What just Barrett? Why not more artists in general? They have, you know, basically what they do today is to antiques artists and 100 artists. So Becky invited a lot of people on Instagram, on Twitter, from Web 2 and Web 3 to join where the goal is art hackathon, where artists will be able to create simultaneously together. Way we could, at the end of course, we will have final pieces of artwork, but we will have art that they were conceived from start to and so maybe some artists here in the audience today participated, maybe some of you participated as prompters, because one thing we did was to submit prompts. So that's the journey. Seconds, I will mute. Is we open the web page. Yes, exactly that one that you see on the screen. This web page, we invited people to click on I am ready. I don't know if you're able to click on I am ready. And I don't know if you're able to click on it. Legendary Beauties. I am ready. Yes, exactly. So you see here in the prompt, you were able to enter a text just like the same way you would with Midjourney or DALI. And I don't know, let's write, for example, a young or something like this, and see what happens. I don't know if you're able to type exactly. Yes, just write anything you want, like whatever you have in idea. Maybe a cat on a blue mountain, or anything you can think of. I lost the screen. Yes, exactly. And then you click on generate. Generate. I think that an image would actually come up, just same way with artificial intelligence, except when people click on see the you click able to click. Well, if not, that's fine. So on see the result, we would actually show a message that would explain people that no, we don't have a magic tool to make your idea come to life. The only magic tool we have, the power of 100 artists who signed up to design the prompt submitted by the public over those 3 days. And then we invited people to submit their contact info, so an artist picked their prompt. And yeah, that was Midjourney. It happened from June 6th to June 8th. Remotely online, and also at the non-for Portugal. I go to Portugal, but we were there. We have artists on site. Remote. Doing live art remotely. The list submitted by the public. No event. We had the artists really loved what I got from doing this. Art next to each other, so being isolated, doing your own art practice in your room. They love doing it simultaneously together. They love being able to this, because sometimes people don't understand all the work that goes behind a single piece. People just focus on the final results and not on the other process, which actually I have found in my experience watching the live stream is equally a beautiful thing to watch. An artist is as beautiful as, an artwork is as beautiful as the process itself behind it. Most of the it was an amazing journey. 2 hours of live stream. And yeah, after we had like a jury, our contest, and we selected the 25 best pieces to be part of the final collection, Chapter 2, Humanity by Ferring. So yes, there is a, if you're interested in watching the final artworks, we have Chapter 2 pops up, and we have everything there. You can also enter your contact info on the type. One will have like live means, live options, and open suite. And this is definitely like the concept of and support them. As a general thought,
Absolutely amazing. I love that you love the behind the scenes. That part is amazing. And it's that part. It is the art that is the art within the art, right? So we are here to see the things that we didn't know from the behind the scenes. And I'm so glad that you are bringing it to us. And oh no, I know that we are having a bit of rugging issues. So if you are not seeing people in the space, please do refresh and that will bring them back. And hopefully that will also help with the sound issues. But I did want to say thank you so much for that. That was beautiful, informative, and please do follow all the wonderful women here that we are celebrating today. And with that, I wanted to say we are going on to Deanna, and I wanted to say a little bit about Deanna. Deanna is next up, a pathfinder in the Web3 space. She is an architect of creative strategies, facilitating a smooth transition for artists into the digital world. So with that, please take the stage. Or
Thank
wherever you're most
you
comfortable.
so so firstly, hello everyone, and thank you so much, Legendary Beauties, for putting this wonderful event together. I will share a little bit about my journey into Web3 and what I'm currently doing because it involves a lot of women in this space, let's say. A little bit about myself. So I've started like joining the Web3 space in 2020, right, when there was the pandemic. So started to learn by myself a little bit more about this space. Then started joining some communities at the beginning of 2022. And I was basically active all day on Twitter, updated with everything that was happening in this space, but was not really creating anything myself. And that was until the end of last year when I started doing some copywriting courses because I don't know, I feel that I've learned writing kind of all my life. So wanted to share some tips and tricks that I was learning. And that turned over time into content writing about the Web3 space. And this thing got me to land the social media manager role for a project that I really, really enjoyed. Did that for about 3 months. And what you can see here on the screen is another team that I've joined with the girl that I've met also on Twitter. So she started this project called the Women of Multiverse X, which is on the blockchain Multiverse X, and the goal is to onboard as many people as possible into Web3. I know it sounds maybe cliche, but this is what we are basically doing. We've delivered 2 times per week content about this space. And we started to organize recently in real life events for all the women that want to learn more and more about this space. And the first event was 1 week ago in Eastern Europe, Romania, the country we are from. So more women gathered from different domains, and we kind of discussed the possibilities of blockchain and how each one of them can use it in their industry. And what we are planning to do right now is to also organize more in real life events in different cities of Romania, so we can gather more and more people. We are not kind of gatekeeping these events just for women. Everybody is, we are like receiving, of course, everybody, but we just felt the need to organize this space for women because we felt that there are a lot of men in the IT industry and tech industry, and maybe some women are a little bit shy to ask questions in those kind of spaces. This is why we're organizing those events, and we are planning to also start a free mentorship program for women. So if you know anyone that's not into the Web3 space but is interested to learn about that, please feel free to reach out to me, and we will start that mentorship program in the fall. And that's our goal, to help as many people as possible, onboard them. And my goal is to also continue with content writing. And thank you so much to every one of you for attending this wonderful event. And thank you again, Legendary Beauties, for putting it together.
Thank you for being remarkable and amazing and telling all of us that information, bringing us all together in the best of ways and supporting and uplifting. My goodness, you are incredible. So we are here celebrating you and each one of you fantastic women of Web3. Thank y'all so much. Again, thank y'all to all the supporters also. Y'all are so amazing. It would be nothing without you all listening and tuning in. And thank you for fighting through the rug. With that, I want to go on to our next speaker we have is Cohen Lee, an artist who brings the metaverse to life through her vibrant and dynamic digital artistry. Cohen, please take the stage or wherever you're comfortable.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't think Sean Lee is here. So I'm not sure. We can take the video that she sent us, but I don't think she's here.
Oh, right. Oh, right. We'll play her video since she is not currently here, but this is Cohen Lee. Thank you all.
Hey guys, this is George here. I'm here to kind of record how the exhibit's gonna look like. This is the entrance. Pretty cool looking place. And that's of course from our curator, Chun Lee.
Your virtual you is your perfect you.
Oh, that is Cohen Lee. She's amazing. She's fantastic. You all do follow her so you can even tap into what she's got going on because, oh, the art, the art, the art. And with that, we are going on to, I want to welcome Ksenia Stark to the stage, an innovative founder and strategist. She propels business forward, fostering growth in every sector she ventures into. Please do tell us more.
Hi there. Hi, everyone. It's such a big pleasure to be here. And I really feel the power of community, when we host such events. And I see new people, I see familiar faces, and this is beautiful. Let's grow together. And thank you for this opportunity and invite to speak and present. And I thought to use this event to talk a little bit more what Web3 means beyond technologies, because obviously here everyone is a part of Web3 and we are all creators, builders, early adopters, lovers. And what is behind those technologies? That's what I want to focus on today. And just before I jump into all these topics, I would like to briefly introduce myself. So yes, I'm Ksenia Stark. I'm an entrepreneur and consultant for organic growth, digital strategist, and also founder of MDX and Choice. So my personal background comes from, again, digital strategist, brand strategist, from bringing brands from offline to online. I worked in strongly regulated industries, gambling, telecom, entertainment services, adult, and actually the other founder of all the initiatives is here in the audience, Alexandra. So we do everything together, and we had quite a journey, more than 7 years, knowing each other and brainstorming and getting to understand that digital industry is very unfair. And it created a very unfair ecosystem, especially for the users. So when we think of, platform economy, and as we are coming from more media sector and advertising, even from that perspective, the abusage of data is quite high. And right now, for example, if we think of advertising, so there are around 600 billions were spent last year on advertising, and 80% goes to middlemen and fraud. So what we started with MDX is actually getting to understand what can be the sustainable future of media consumption and media distribution when we fairly balance ecosystem and also think of sustainability from technology perspective, but also content. And that's how we also came to the part where diversity and inclusion are quite vital values. And we do see Web3 not only as a semantic web and all the technologies coming together, but also an opportunity for us to rebuild and reinvent ecosystem with the right values at the core. So starting on that, diversity and inclusion are quite important values to myself as well. I mean, I'm a female founder, and even though I had a really great support from Alexander, of course, I understand that we are still far from being diverse and inclusive. And also diversity and inclusion are the terms that are not fully understood by the audience. And when we think of diversity, it's actually all about numbers. So it's just a proportional variety of age, gender, sexuality, ethnicity we have in our environment. While when we speak of inclusion, that's about impact. And it's giving a voice and power to everyone with fair treatment. And what we saw as well during our research, that even on linguistic level, for example, I'm originally from Russia, and diversity and inclusion do not exist in the Russian language as such. So when we think of diversity, it comes to biodiversity. So there is a kind of like education needed on these terms, even for the crowd and the audience. And moving to the part of biases, I would like to bring up a very interesting term, and I did see Luti in this space. I don't know if he is still there, but he inspired me for a very interesting term, which is a Greek term, kamaki. And I want to introduce you this term today. So actually it means that it's a special Greek name for the man who is basically hitting on women, but promoting Greek culture and Greek destinations. It's very specific to be true. But with this example, we understand how biases are being formed, is that even that specific person is being labeled for a certain behavior, for a certain ethnicity and location. And I also have another quote from an article where they were giving advice how to become kamaki in different cultures. And if you want to become kamaki in Greece and attract gay men, the advice is that if you're so unappealing that not one gay tourist hits on you, you can stroll over the Piero's club and ask the DJ to play I Want You Like Crazy so you can dance on the bar. For what is worse, someone is bound to catch on. So this is an actual article, and right now we understand that the biases are all around us. And maybe let's break it down a little bit, because in the end, from what we see, there is no unbiased person. This person does not exist. We're all biased in a certain way. And it's our human nature to assign judgment based on first impressions. And here I kind of took out the categories of bias. So this is mostly when we have biases, we base it on race, ethnicity, gender, religion, sexual orientation, social economic background, educational background. And we need to be aware of those biases in order to start working on them. And we have some cognitive bias, we have prejudice, and also unconscious bias that are mostly fallen into those categories that I just mentioned. And then the question is, why should we even care about all what's happening about diversity and inclusion? Well, apart from, understanding humanitarian culture and feeling that that's the way forward for the whole global community, we also understand that we enter the era of AI, and we need to find the right approach to create unbiased results for the data. And of course, another strong point that's worth mentioning is the direct economic benefit. Diverse teams do perform 80% better in terms of creativity, efficiency, hence they produce economic benefit for the company because they do create the products for the broader audience, meaning that you ensure that your products are as inclusive as possible so they target more people. If we're just not talking about just social part, which, is more important for me, because that's how I see other people. I talk to humans. I don't talk to male, female, or any other label that you want to put. We need to make an effort and start talking to each other as humans, which is much harder than, just putting boxes on people from the beginning. And then how would we tackle it? And the answer is community. Also, if we think of a data perspective, it's quite expensive for the companies to adopt like a broad data sets. And in order to create a more inclusive input and not garbage in, garbage out, you need to crowdsource the data. And that's what we are doing also in Choice. We offer you to choose your own reality. And I'm really happy to see so many community members today also coming and more people joining. So we are a decentralized community that stands for LGBTQIA+ and accelerates the culture of diversity, equity, and inclusion through secure and immersive technologies. And we are already 15 plus core members and more than 1,000 community members, and we are growing every day. And also the decentralization comes that we have more than 25 countries involved, and we're always like trying to count how many people come to our events and where they're from, because that's how we form those different perspectives. All together, we shape it as a community. And the initiative I want to focus on today is Global Digital Pride. And this is an initiative from our community where we try to unite creators, brands, tech companies, and educational institutions to stop the rainbow washing and to show the example of how diversity and inclusion can be brought to life and enjoyed by all using the immersive technologies. It's quite an ambitious campaign because we go to 50 plus countries and 40 plus cities, and we create a cultural experience because we understand that Pride Month, it's exactly rainbow washing, but Pride started already in February in Australia and New Zealand. We celebrated Miami Pride and Tokyo Pride in April, and it's a celebration throughout the year. So it's not only about the month. It's a celebration of life. It's a celebration of cultures. And immersive technologies allow us to gather together and learn from each other, learn from the local communities. So we hosted already 11 prides, and it was Miami, Tokyo, Brussels, Cyprus, Israel, Baltics. I can't like already count all of them, but Yeah, this is actually the photo from our last Pride on Ibiza in a beautiful space by Schmerz. I also saw him jumping in the space. And yeah, thank you, Schmerz, because he was an amazing host. A lot of bugs were happening, but community was so supportive and we were trying to make it work. And actually, Schmerz granted us the space as well, and we can't be more happy. The beautiful things come out of this campaign, and normally we host on Spatial, and around 300 people visiting our events, supported by community. We did try on Cyber as well. We are planning more engagement with Decentraland, and some of the events are being streamed to Decentraland. So we also think of this cross-community strategy and how can we bring all platforms together in the interoperable way. And we have several directions. The video. We have different directions in our campaign. We do push digital fashion because we believe it's the way of expressing yourself, bringing the identity, also showing the cultural aspects. It's a very, let's say, strong point to adding to sustainability as well. So the collaborations that you see right now actually was from Miami Pride. This is a wearable designed by Giancarlo Pazzanis. He was a lecturer in Amsterdam Fashion Academy, and he donated this jacket for us. He designed also the patterns. So one of them was inspired of Sonia Delay. She was a queer like icon in Miami in the beginning of 20th century, and another wearable was inspired by the transgender flag. And then we had a further collaboration with Unique Labs and the Immersive Client and some other creators and artists to actually dress Kadin James in this wearable. Was a little bit transformed to the jumpsuit, and yeah, the video is just awesome in a way that it also brings colors and movement. It was really beautiful, and that's what we are kind of trying to bring up in this campaign, to give the power to creators, but also push the adoption of technology to explain it to the audience. And we had another collaboration with Visual 3D and Aviad Arik Herman. That was for Israeli Pride. So this is the costume that was designed by Aviad for the performer of Eurovision this year in Israel. The costume was not and then produced, but then we decided to work on the digital version of it. And right now we are also looking for more influencers to wear it and push it forward. So we are kind of open for different types of co-creation. So if you're a digital designer or even like just fashion designer, because for example, Aviad, he is drawing sketches, but that was his first collaboration and experimentation with the digital fashion that he really enjoyed and understood the potential. And another part that I wanted to bring up is our Global Pride art collection. And we are blessed just to have Vortex community, Vertical AI Vortex and Cactus Boom communities that already started minting so many artworks, because art was a main kind of way of communicating the message for centuries. And we do believe that via art we can also push the message of diversity and inclusion in the crowd, and that's why we have the Global Digital Pride collection. Right now it's mostly an object, Tezos blockchain, and that's where artists can come, collab, and mint their artworks. So here you have artworks from both communities that I'm displaying, and then we have also further artworks from Cactus Boom and Vortex community, but also in the middle you have Olga Shpak. That was the first work that was sold. And Olga is a beautiful artist, was a friend of Alexandra, and she's creating more beautiful things for us. So also you're welcome to join. I think the links are being dropped. The portal is also linked to Global Pride, so you can learn more about all the open calls that we have and join. And as Choice, we are actually building decentralized autonomous organization, and we are not only a community, we will become a foundation to support other communities globally. So right now we are having already petition for LGBTQ plus rights in Africa, and also building the program for Brazilian community. And the way you can join, we do need volunteers. We are looking constantly for people to help us because our campaign is too ambitious. Again, 30 countries, 40 cities. The campaign is until November. A lot of different opportunities for co-creation, and we do need your help because only together we can make an impact. So I would invite you to join our community. Let's co-create. Let's build together. We're already having a lot of partners that are supporting us, and I want you to be our next one. So thank you guys. If you have any questions, I'm happy to jump into the heated discussion about diversity and inclusion, but otherwise it's a beautiful WomenFest. Thank you for giving the stage, and yes, see you soon.
So much, Ksenia, for that. It is amazing what you are doing here, all the inclusivity that you are keeping us in. We love that energy, and thank you so much for the collaborative abilities that you are giving to us. So again, I want to say thank you so much. And I see that people are reloading in.
Oh yeah, I have to refresh as well.
Oh, please do follow everyone here. Again, thank you all for coming. And with that, I do know the next person up is going to be Sarah Maines. So brace yourself for a rhythmic journey with our very own Sarah Maines. As the top international DJ, she orchestrates unforgettable music experiences that stir the soul. So hopefully she is here and ready to take the stage.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Hello.
We can.
Okay, amazing. It's so lovely to be here, and I'm so honored to be in WomenFest with all these amazing women. It's such an amazing time in this space. I love Web3, and it's actually really strange. Like I've been a DJ and been in the music industry since the 90s. So that's obviously, I'm a DJ, so it was a very male-dominated industry. So I've worked in male-dominated industry for so many years. But now that I find myself in the Web3 space, the beautiful thing about that is that I find myself working predominantly with women and powerful women. And it's, for me, very, very exciting. And it's a welcome change to what I've been used to. So today, I'm really happy to be here, and I'll just give you a brief intro about my journey into Web3. Just before the pandemic, I got back into my art. I studied fine arts before I became a DJ, and I returned to my art, and then the pandemic hit, and that gave me time to expand and discover new things. And one of those things was Web3. It started out with crypto, and it led me into a community. I was in the Terra community. Obviously, as we know, that didn't end out so well, but I met some amazing people, and I started working on a project for a decentralized music festival called Decentralize. And then I released NFTs, and then I realized that this new space would allow me to bring all my creative pursuits into one space, because I'd been a DJ, I was an artist, and I'd also studied interactive multimedia. It's been a very, very exciting journey. I've been inspired by many people in Web3. One woman I'd like to shout out is Mech. I would listen to a lot of her Twitter spaces, and that she really taught me about the ethos around Web3. And I love that. And I love the collaborative feeling that we have here, being in quite a competitive space, but by nature, I'm a very collaborative person. So this new space really resonates with me, and I'm so excited for the future. So what I'm going to show you today is a project which I feel has really brought together everything that I've had from the past until now. And it's called Data Vader. And it was based on me trying to bring in a friend of mine who is an amazing music producer. And I wanted to show him the possibilities of Web3 because I'm always looking out for my friends and I've always tried to help them. And the music industry right now doesn't give people the opportunity to have a sustainable career. It's only sort of like the top tier artists that get to do that. There's no middle class. And for me, I see a lot of friends slaving away just for the passion and not getting anything back. And when I started in the 90s, you could make a sustainable career out of it. And it was really exciting. But then it sort of degraded over time. So I grabbed my friend. I said, listen, there's this new thing. Come with me. Let's just start doing some projects. So I started doing some art, animations, and he would make the music. And then I came up with the name. I'm like, this is our name. Let's go for it. And then when ChatGPT came out, I came up with this whole story around who Data Vader were. And from that, I did that to sort of like get him in even more. So then we had a piece of music, and we'll go now to the music page. So the piece of music was made by him. He's a brilliant producer. And I had the opportunity to get this mixed down in Dolby Atmos because we put a Web3 event on in the Dolby Atmos studios in London. And we got the music mixed down in Dolby Atmos to present on the day. And when they played the song, I swear to God, like I actually cried. It was such an emotional experience because Dolby Atmos is 3D sound, totally immersive. And that was when we decided, like, let's release this as a music NFT. I think maybe like one of the first in Dolby Atmos. So fast forward a few months and I organized another event at the Dolby Studios for the release of the project. And so then I was like, okay, they've got this beautiful screen there. I need to create an animation. So I started creating images in Midjourney. And we can go to maybe the AR book now. So I created out of the original story, I created a 9-chapter book. And all the images for each of the 9 chapters were made in Midjourney, and they were inspired by the storyline in the 9-chapter book. And then I found a beautiful platform called Kaiba.ai, which is audio reactive AI animation. And I'd been looking into AI art since like 2020, when I first started getting into emerging technologies to do with my art. And I'd also got into AR as well. So I used Kaiba. I got the images from Midjourney, and then I put those into Kaiba and used the prompts to create an animation, which is a 4-minute animation that goes along with the music. Yeah. So anyway, this is an NFT project. So all of these chapters with their own stories. Like everyone that buys the NFT gets this storybook. And actually made it into a hardcover storybook. Yeah, so yeah, thank you. Yeah, so then it's just like turned into this organically sort of produced immersive storytelling project. And now if we can go to the homepage, we can actually watch the animation. I don't know if the sound will come through, but let's have a look. But my idea about releasing the project was an idea about how can we release music in a new format, and create, obviously, as we know, we talk about community a lot, but how can we create a small community around one project? And this is my project, as my experiment to do that, because I think this space is so wonderful right now because there's no systems in place, there's no rules, and I can just experiment as a creator and not feel like I'm bound by any rules as a producer or as an artist. Like there are so many rules and regulations now in the music space where it has to be TikTok friendly or whatever. But I feel that the Web3 space gives us the ability to be creative. So this is my idea to experiment in this space and build a community around this one project. So this is the animation. The people that buy the NFT get this animation. And then because there's a 9-chapter book, then we can expand the story out in many different ways. Like it can expand on its own. It's grown organically to this point. And I believe that with the community involvement that we can build the story together. And for me, that's really exciting because I've always been, I always love to collaborate. And one thing I felt about the music industry, where it is now, is it's very disconnected. I'm very disconnected from the people that listen to my music, and we can't co-create together. I think MySpace was the only time I ever felt that I was actually connected properly with fans. So, yeah, here we are. Should we play the animation? I don't know if the sound's going to work. Does that work? Can anyone hear that?
No, I don't hear the sound.
Okay. So,
but it's beautiful.
No. So anyway, so the whole project is, oh, there we go. So with the project, you get the music mixed down in Dolby Atmos. You get the animation. You get the AR book, and all the images in the AR book are AR activated using the Artivive app. I work with Artivive. I'm one of their ambassadors, and there is 200 NFTs, and for me, that's just above the Dunbar number. And the Dunbar number is a number that is historically the number that tribes thrive. So it's the number you can have in a community where everyone can get to know each other, and it's a functioning society. And that's always really fascinated me. So for me, this is an experiment in trying to build some sort of smaller community that can really interact with each other and work to build like a new creative script and expand this project with the community. So I feel like I'll almost step away from this, and it will be community driven and also AI driven. Because the two main characters are based on myself and the music producer I work with. So me and Jonathan Walter. So we've named ourselves Aris the Fifth and Orv the Second. And that eventually, you know, I want that to sort of step away from the spotlight and this to be its own thing, and to for the community to build it together. So the other part of the idea was like, for me being in the space, I find it very difficult to keep on top of like communicating with people. There's Telegram, there's Discord, there's so many things that get very overwhelming. So my idea to deliver messages to the community was through AR messages or transmissions through the two main characters. And after we watch the animation, we can go to the transmission page where you'll see that I sent a transmission to the community. So yeah, this is me as an AI, and then I put it into DID and then added my voice. And so I'm going to send weekly messages through. Yeah.
Name is Aris the Fifth. I am happy to be able to share our story with you. Darth Vader entered this realm in 2022. Orb the Second and I always knew we were destined to harness the power of sound bending and cosmic creation. Our galactic journey began as an art-first project, with me creating animations and Orb composing music to match. But my true vision was always to put the music first, supported by the art. Music has the power to change the universe. When ChatGPT emerged, we crafted our epic story of Darth Vader, a cosmic duo using sound waves for good. Our music mixed in Dolby Atmos and premiered at the Dolby Theatre in London gave me cosmic chills, and we knew Darth Vader had the power to be something transformative. Our music became the first NFT mixed in Dolby Atmos, with visuals created using AR and AI. We're truly excited to see how Darth Vader evolves. We have our galactic journey mapped out and our first live gig on Earth confirmed at ADE, the Amsterdam Dance Event. Please join us as we traverse the galaxy, using the power of sound to unlock our cosmic destiny.
Yeah, I think she explained it a little bit better than me, to be fair. Anyway, I'm a little bit jet lagged, guys. I'm in Australia right now, coming from Europe. So, you know, it's, yeah, I still haven't like come back down to earth, but she has. So anyway, yeah, that's I think for me right now, the pinnacle of where I've got to with emerging technologies and Web3. And I'm so excited for the future of creating. And I am excited for creators because I think, well, what I've realized now is that creators are so important for this space. We are the ones that are experimenting, putting ourselves out there, trying new things, and we can because there's no structure in place yet. There's no systems in place. So I am like 100% behind all creators that have the I don't know, like the guts to actually get out there and have a go and try new things because, you know, we're sort of laying the land for what's to come. So I'm really excited for the future, and thank you so much for having me today, guys and ladies. It's an Aussie thing. So yeah, it's been great. I'm really excited to be here. And, I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, we definitely enjoyed all of that. It's the blending from AI to AR and all the immersion that you're giving us. It's the cutting edge of the future, and we are so glad that you are leading the way with it. So thank you so much for coming. This is amazing, y'all. Please do follow all the phenomenal speakers. Please follow all the people that you see here. You never know who is around you. And with that, I want to say, let's take a deep dive into the visual journeys with Vidika. Her digital artistry is imbued with vibrant colors that compel, with compelling shapes, and is a spectacle to behold. So please do take the stage or wherever you are comfortable presenting from.
Hello, I hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you so much for having me, and you to everyone who is present here. So let me introduce myself first. Myself Vedika Khurana, and I'm from India, and I basically do Photoshop manipulation. And by profession, I am a teacher. But I started my artist journey like nearly in 2018, and since then I am doing the art part-time as my hobby. And for the NFT, I joined the NFT space at the end of the 2021, and I started my journey with and Indian NFT platform called Vibranium, which is not active right now, but we have to remember where we started and how we started. So it's the place I started my journey, and my NFT roots are from there. So, and one of my friend introduced me to NFT space. So yeah, I basically love to do manipulation work, and all of my work is basically related to the nature, because nature is the only thing that mostly inspire me, and I I also started learning to digital painting, so I'm trying my best to cope up with everything. Like teaching is very hard. I have to handle all these students and give time to myself to learn the new things. So as in the background, you might be seeing some artwork of mine which is related to the nature, and some of you might be seeing from my bunny collection, which is dedicated to the 2023 year, which is according to the Chinese zodiac sign is a rabbit year. So I am doing a rabbit art collection, and every month I'm gonna add new rabbit, which will be which is gonna represent each month in their particular way. And as for the artist, I like, just like everyone have that phase in their life that they might think of running away. So that was the case for me also, and I nearly quit the art, being an artist in last year, but I gained my self confidence again and started to work again on my art and join the Tazos community. So I'm definitely loving it. The community is very supportive, and I'm learning so many things. So yes, you can say that my work is basically from related to the nature and all the stuff I learned from my real life. So thank you so much, everyone, for the opportunity, and you shout out to everyone who is here. Thank you.
Your artwork is stunning. I'm just lost in the beauty of it all. I was like, oh, I can just feel all of that. So thank you so much for the nature and the digital blending and teaching us the balance. Thank you. Thank you. Incredible. You all, please give a round of applause for everyone who's been delivering today. All right, what a wonderful time we are having today. I want to introduce our next speaker, who is going to be Z Pan's Next Gen. Z is from the groundbreaking team of Pan's Next Gen, joining us. Thank you. Thank you. They are pioneering the NFT space with their innovative utility-based project. Please do tell us more all about yourself and the project.
Hey everyone, good evening. Thank you for having me here. Really awesome hearing from all the female founders in the space. It's nice to know that there are people and female building and trying to promote or promote awareness about Web3 and just creating good stuff. So anyway, I'm Z from Pans Next Gen. I'm the co-founder of this utility-based project. We are a Hong Kong-based project, and we started the company in 2022 of December, and we have rolled out a couple of projects in the market already. So before I introduce the project, let me give a short overview about myself first. So I'm Z, and before before the Web3 space, I was an IP lawyer. So I was doing a lot of the prosecution and evaluation of IPs. And when I learned about the Web3 space, I just got into it and went full time with it. So anyway, Like I've seen a lot of good arts, and then I am pretty sure they are really IPable in a sense. And I hope like we can connect more and talk about your stuff as well. So when I started my journey in Web3, I started as a CM and a mod, like most of your female, I guess female Web3 people. So started vibing with everyone, and when people found out you're a female, you get like a lot. Either you get a lot of sins from the men, or you get to be boosted as a female in the space. So yeah, it's been an encouraging journey for me so far, and my team has been awesome and has been very supportive with regard with leadership, and just being part of the minority is kind of hard, and I'm just happy that everyone has been very supportive thus far. So about the project, we are Pan's Next Gen. So we are a community startup focused on building apps with most vibrant pandas on the blockchain and NFTs. So we have developed products across chains in ETH, Bitcoin, and Matic. So we have rolled out two products that are usable in the ETH and Matic space, and now we are launching our first collection in the BTC blockchain. So it's going to be a BTC ordinal spans using a couple of different sats, mainly like we have the rare sats and common sats and all that, minting and recursive inscriptions. So if you mint one of our NFTs, you get to access premium membership to Bambulands, which entails preferential allowlist spots and NFT drops, IR events, and collaborations exclusively for just the PANS members. And then you will be able to have access to all toolings and products that we have developed, such as the PANS Play and PANS Buy. PANS Play is a peer-to-peer raffle, and PANS Buy is our peer-to-peer lending protocol. All these are available and live already on our website, so you can check it out. And then, of course, you'll get your free Gen 2 airdrops. And then you also get to participate or get airdrops of the future PANS IDO. And we have partnered mainly with Pigajira on the project, so they have been very supportive in terms of the push, developments, and advisory and stuff that they that are that are palatable for the market. So hopefully we get more traction with the project, and looking forward to having you all or seeing or connecting with you all, and just sharing stuff about their projects as well. So that will be all. Thank you very much for having me.
What a fascinating project. That is absolutely fabulous. You all do tune in and tap in and get to know and follow the project, follow each other, because oh my goodness, such amazing learning that can happen through that project. It's fun, it's learning. Yes, the best of all the worlds. With that, I want to say and welcome to the stage our next wonderful speaker, who is going to be Digital Bohemians. Hello, hello. May please take the
Hi.
stage.
I don't know where to
Hello,
stand.
how-
Maybe just in front. Can you hear me?
Wherever is close up. Yes.
Okay, let
we
me try now. I think I
can.
will just stand here in front of this. So yeah, thank you very much. Give me 1 second because I'm on my mobile. Okay, so I would just tell you a little bit about me. Like, I'm a designer and artist, and I have dedicated my life to visual communication and the creation of drawings and illustrations. My studies, I studied visual communication in Germany, in Pforzheim, culminating in a diploma. And this provided me with a solid foundation of developing and expanding my artistic skills. So during my time as a student, I discovered my passion for the art of sculpture. And even before my studies, I started creating sculptures out of paper mache with wire frameworks inside. These works had a mysterious and almost eerie appearance, as if they had merged from a dark science fiction world. And however, as my studies progressed, these works began to evolve, and I had the desire to eventually translate them into a digital form. So now, after 20 years, like I'm 40 years, I'm able to realize my vision. Like using the iPad, I digital model and sculpt my sculptures and create also a digital home for them in Blender and a 3D software. There, I bring them to life and create captivating animations. The visual aesthetic of my works has also evolved over time. So, a central theme that is continuously fascinating me is the combination of untouched purity and fertility. And this theme holds profound philosophical significance, almost kind of religious nature. My sculpture, one second, there's a guy coming. I'm sitting outside, so I'm really sorry if there is some noise. So a central theme that is continuous fascinates me is the combination of this untouched purity and fertility. So this theme holds profound physiological significance, like almost as I said, kind of religious nature. My sculptures feature golden eggs symbolizing fertility, and yet they remain pure and untouched. It remains kind of mystery and secret whether these precious golden eggs will give birth to maybe baby sculptures or something. My art invites viewers to contemplate the meaning of untouched purity and fertility. It stimulates philosophical reflections, I hope, and opens up new perspective. My my way is by combining traditional sculpting techniques with digital modeling, and I create unique works. I would say that bridge the gap between the unknown and the known. So, beyond the profound themes of untouched purity and fertility, I also strive for my sculptures to touch viewers on a different level. I want them to, feel the aura of the surreal and the unknown, so that they maybe admire it, even if they not fully understand this. And in the digital form, my sculptures appear even more surreal emotion. Like as I said, I give them like landscape and animate them. And even when you see it, you can't maybe understand how they can move, and it looks like it feels like surrealism when they move in the immersive worlds. So this is why I called my sculptures meta sculptures. At the moment, they are truly digital and live and move in their own digital worlds. So, they can be viewed and experienced in the metaverse. But beside this, I make my art accessible to a broader audience and to enable the people outside of galleries and exhibition, because my sculptures are also or can be also experienced with augmented reality. These are filters on Instagram, and you can put them like my digital art into the reality, and this is kind of a new dimension of experiences. Like the viewer can interact with the sculptures using their smartphones and bring them to life in their own space, and maybe connecting with my sculptures in a personal way. So this use of augmented reality opens up new possibilities to share my art, or maybe also art from other people, with a wide audience, and transcend the boundaries of traditional art and kind of exhibitions. And it allows people to experience my sculptures in an individual way, and maybe also they can identify with them, no matter where they are. So in a world that is constantly changing, it is important for art to forge new paths and continue to evolve. So my sculptures and the digital presence are an expression of my creative journey and my determination to push boundaries of art. So this is what you see here, and maybe you can scan this or save this QR code and try to put the sculpture somewhere. And if you want, you can also add me on your pictures. thank you so much for listening to my evolving of my art. Thank you, guys.
My. You've got to love the interactive way that you can bring all the elements of the 3D and beyond into so much more. So thank you for sharing that. I will definitely be getting that QR code and definitely be putting that somewhere around me. I'm excited for that. So thank you so much for that. That was amazing. Again,
Thank you.
all of y'all are just lighting the day. Incredible. That's it. Incredible. Thank you. Thank you. And with that, I want to introduce the co-founder of Legendary Beauties, a digital and traditional artist who captures the complexity of women through her profound and evocative creation. Please take the stage.
ULM. I hope you can hear me. Hi everyone. I'm Maki, and I'm so happy to be here at WomenFest, surrounded by talented artists and inspiring women, and to celebrate the beauty of diversity. In my everyday life, I work as a nail technician and an artist. My creative journey involves nail art, traditional canvases, digital art, and recently I have also been introduced to the world of AI art, studying and experimenting with new creative possibilities. While I enjoy painting texture canvases, my true passion lies in creating portraits, from tiny 2 centimeters nail portraits to massive 2-meter canvases. When it comes to creating art, I'm fascinated with facial expressions and gestures. I want to use these captivating elements in my portraits, breathing life into the paintings and allowing it to express a wide range of emotions. In my daily life, I'm an observer. I find joy in studying people, carefully analyzing their facial expressions, and whenever something catches my attention, be it a glimmer in the eye or a smile, I'm inspired to immortalize that expression on my canvas. It is through these elements that my portraits come to life, evoking emotions and connecting with viewers on a deeper level. Beside my love for art, I'm also a nature lover. Whenever I feel overwhelmed or in need of inspiration, I seek refuge in the beauty of nature, whether I'm going on the mountain trips or spending time in my garden. Connecting with nature has a deep therapeutic effect on me. It fuels my creativity, and I often draw inspiration from the vibrant colors, textures, and patterns around me. I like using nature in my art. For example, when I see a beautiful flower with a unique color, I take a photo and then use it in Procreate to make a palette with the colors from the picture, which I later use in my paintings. Last year, I started an incredible journey alongside my life partner, where together we founded the project named Legendary Beauties. This project celebrates women from all parts of the world through digital portraits. It is my desire to convey the message that all women are beautiful, transcending boundaries of race, culture, and education. Every woman deserves recognition, appreciation, and celebration. Each of my digital portraits is distinguished by a unique shading technique that brings depth and volume to the painting. I start with a base color, for example, pink. I transition from darker to lighter tones, carefully creating the contours and features of each woman's face. This technique provides a unique visual identity to my work and also emphasizes the individuality and inherent beauty that resides within every woman, creating a striking visual impact. My ultimate purpose is to foster a supportive community that uplifts and empowers women. I'm incredibly fortunate to have found a life partner partner who wholeheartedly supports me in everything I do and I want to do. However, I'm acutely aware that not all women have such a support system. Therefore, it is my heartfelt mission to create a community where women are encouraged to pursue their dreams, a safe space where we can showcase their incredible talents and achievements. Events like WomenFest provide a valuable platform to shine a spotlight on these talented women, allowing their stories to be heard by a wider audience. The project is still in its early stages, but I have big plans for its future. Starting from December of this year, I will be making a significant shift in my career path. The salon, where I have honed my nail technician skills and expressed my artistic talents, will take a back seat as I shift my focus entirely to the growth and development of the legendary Beauties project. Making this decision was not an easy task for me, as it required me to reflect on my 9-year journey as a nail technician. It was a challenging choice to make, considering the familiarity and success I have experienced in that field. However, it is a decision that has been carefully considered, and it is rooted in my passion, dedication, and belief in the transformative power of art. By focusing my energy and time on this project, I aim to expand the reach of legendary beauties and create a supportive space for women all around the world. Together, we will celebrate their beauty, make their voices heard, and encourage them to pursue their dreams. I'm excited for this new chapter and the possibilities that lie ahead. Thank you, everyone, for being here today as we celebrate the power of beauty of women. I also have some special thank you for my life partner, who has been my rock and my biggest cheerleader. And his belief in me and my vision has given me the strength and courage to embark on this journey. He was always there when providing with a helping hand and a listening ear. And with him by my side, I have found the courage to take risks, embrace challenges, and push the boundaries of my artistic journey. Thank you once again for being a part of WomenFest and for sharing this empowering experience.
My goodness, Ricky, thank you so much for creating this incredibleness. The two of you, hats off, kudos, round of applause. You all are phenomenal. And you're bringing us all together so that we can share our phenomenalness, and that grows and grows and grows. And oh, it's all alchemy. With that, I want to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Alem.
Is incredible, y'all. I'm just so excited to be a part. I do want to remind everyone, don't forget to claim your Women NFT. Please, it is in the chat. So if you have any questions, if you need any help, do let us know. Please reach out to us, but definitely claim your NFTs. And there's amazing avatars down at the front of the stage for you to try on. With that, we will roll into our very next speaker, who is going to be Irish NFT Gal, a passionate advocate for NFT artists. She bridges the gap between artists and audience with her exceptional curational skills. Please do take the stage or wherever you are comfortable sharing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You can hear me okay? Welcome everyone. My name is Niamh, aka Irish NFT Gal. I'm an artist, educator and advisor in the Web3 space full-time now the past 2 years. And it's the best thing I've ever done was to take that risk, because I've met the most amazing, wonderful people in my life, and that have given me the opportunity take these risks. I'm very lucky to be traveling right now as well as a digital nomad, currently based in Portugal. So let's begin and talk about like why I spend so much time networking, connecting with fellow Web3 personnel. I host a free NFT course. I have over 1,000 students globally, and I'm also a curator for physical artwork. So my background is traditional painting. I only started at the beginning of COVID, and I did quite well in terms of like marketing for myself, as my background is in digital marketing. And I wanted to help other people. I noticed a lot of people were struggling in the Web3 space to sell their very first NFT. So I did that and helped them and became an advisor really quickly in the Web3 space. I attend as many NFT events as possible. I've attended this year alone, I think, over 10 different NFT events. NFT Tallinn, Lisbon, London, New York, lots in Ireland as well. I am a connector, so it definitely helps me connect the correct projects with the correct people. So if we're on the marketing slide, I want to just talk about like how we can actually build a safe community. It's really important because I see day in, day out so many people getting scammed, and it just really hurts me because it's going to be a reason why so many people leave the space, and we really don't want that to happen. We want more people coming into the space, and we have to, I think it's within all of our duties to make sure that we can help new people come in and help those to retain a really good positive environment. And so how do we actually like make that happen is what I'm going to talk about, and that happens with the power of community. So these type of events that we're hosting today are so important, and just even if you feel like you don't have a good following or a good network reach, even if it reaches one person, it's still worthwhile, you know, tweeting about. It's still worthwhile talking about, as that's just going to cause like a massive ripple effect, and it's such a good thing. I think like there's no point in growing your community when it can be taken away from you in a heartbeat. So I think the best thing that I've ever done personally for my own benefit was not join the NFT space straight away. I heard about it about 3-4 years ago, and I didn't join straight away. I actually took a step back and just did a ton of research because I just didn't want anything bad to happen. And yeah, luckily, fingers crossed, so nothing has happened, and I'm able to educate others in that way. So the free NFT course that I have is about self-custody, why you should have total 100% access to your finances. And I think it's really important as to, you know the risks involved as well as the huge benefits in joining Web3. And if it's suitable for everyone, I don't necessarily believe it is suitable for everyone. A lot of people that I know that are artists want to still use, you know, bank accounts, still want to use, like have a backup, and I think you definitely need to be a risk taker to be involved in Web3. So you just have to have your head on your shoulders and educate yourself and be that type of person that likes to do research. So that's what I try to do, workshops and NFT courses for those that really want to have their head on their shoulders. I do a monthly workshop for marketing, and it's usually for artists, for physical artists, but it can really be for anyone to help transition Web2 brands to Web3. And I just like to share the approaches that I take as well. So if we go to that slide, it's okay to show off. I think it's really important to do this. You do have to be confident in your abilities, and it can be quite a difficult task for many artists to take if they're a little bit introverted. I think everyone is introverted in some way, but it's really important to push yourself outside your boundaries, because after all, that's what marketing is about. If you're you could be the most talented artist in the world, but if no one knows about you, then you cannot sell. It's physically impossible. So you do need to shout out into the world as big as possible and try and connect with other people, because that is always going to be the best form of marketing, is word of mouth. And if someone else recommends you, like, it's still going to happen in the digital world. It's always going to be a possibility. So if we go to the next slide, about some of my own artworks, this is like the very first things that I would have done, but realized how time consuming it was when I first entered the Web3 space. So these are large enough canvases that are 20 by 20 inch, and it could take me between 1 month to complete painting to 3 months. I'm very, not perfectionist, but I if I don't like something, I'll just start again. And I could have already spent like 100 hours on a piece. I don't care. Like, I'll start again if I don't like it. I'm a very colorful person, so I do like to experiment with animals more so than anything else. Absolutely have a love of elephants. I've traveled a lot to Asia for that reason. And yeah, just love seeing like animals in their natural habitat. So yeah, usually use acrylic. I have to say I love acrylic because it's better for layering on top and not having to wait like other mediums like watercolor. So I wouldn't say I have a lot of patience. So that's probably why I love acrylic more so than any other form. And if you move on to the next slide, this is something that I've recently joined is the Reddit program, and honestly it's like the best program for any artist. Anyone can join, and I highly recommend everyone to join, and I can send you the links later. It's basically a way to help on board people that use just regular social media platforms like Reddit. Reddit is a massive social media platform for Web3 that I didn't realize until I honestly joined this only a few months ago. But it's really great for organic reach. It's much better than Twitter, in my opinion. And what this is basically illustrations that I've created, and you mash them up, which means that you can use these as your PFP, your profile photo. It's a really good way for people to get involved with NFTs without even realizing it. They're all based on Polygon, and the secondary sales are all available on OpenSea. Many of them are sold out, but what they're continuously doing is creating and adding in new artists to make sure that people always have an avatar to buy, will always have like NFTs to access. And I think it's just a really beautiful thing, you know, you're not necessarily wanting to sell out straight away, which is quite like, daunting for many artists. They want to sell out straight away, but it's a very difficult thing to do, especially if you have like that small following. So yeah, just highly recommend anyone that hasn't joined Reddit, definitely do. It's definitely changed my life this year. Some of the artworks that I've been displayed on in galleries is usually my AI. It's always AI that gets accepted into galleries, and I don't know why. I've added in a lot of my physical artwork, so it's always AI. I think it's just because it's high def quality. But yeah, if we go on to there's NFT NYC, there's a photo of me. I was lucky enough to meet up with the collector that actually bought this. It was on Known Origin, and it was from a crew from AAA Crypto, but it wasn't him himself. It was just like their team that actually bought it. So yeah, lucky enough to meet up with the collector, and I have some other AI artwork that I'm really heavily getting involved with right now. I absolutely love experimenting with new mediums, and I find that it's working pretty well as an inspiration for me then to even go back into my acrylic paints and then use both at the exact same time. Some of the questions that I like to ask new people that have just started NFTs, or let's say you have a friend that isn't sure whether or not like NFTs is for them, should I use it to sell my digital artwork? And the next slide is what I typically ask those people. So like, what's your expectations, or what's like any drawbacks that you might have currently as to why like you haven't set up a wallet, or like, do you even know what a wallet is? So these are the questions I ask for anyone that is interested in the workshop. So what benefits would you like to get out? It's either going to be marketing, like I'm not getting enough sales, how do I increase my sales? It's going to talk about security. Most people would not have a clue like what to look out for. So give them a rundown of all of these things. And then wallet setup is more, I think, a one-of-one rather than a group, because it's usually just one small question that they would have. But again, can walk through that. Some drawbacks if you're new to NFTs. So what's an exchange? It's very simple things usually that draw people back, but you just want a person to really walk you through those steps. Lack of guidance, role models. That's why I think these type of events are hugely important to show. Here there is a group of women doing similar things, like-minded things. And we do exist, and you can do it too. You can like leave your full-time job and do this too. I think if you're an artist, you are an entrepreneur, you are already a business, saleswoman, so you can actually do this. Lack of knowledge, time. That's, I think, a huge reason why I get paid for what I do. A lot of founders do not have the time to do social media. So yeah, lucky for me. The next slide, targeting the right audience, is really important. Obviously, what I do day in, day out, food for degens. I love this. It's from, I believe, Kevin LeBosch. It was used for Binance. It's probably my favorite kind of quote, I would say, for what I do day in, day out. So like creating strategies and keeping people aware of like what's hype right now, the potential risks and threats to your community. And I do that by being active. I'm always as active as I can. I like to say the most important thing, and just to wrap up, is to develop persistence. So I would say, as in, be consistent with your ability, that, no one knows everything. But as long as you're learning every day, that's you developing persistence. So always try and believe in yourself. So that's why I say you got this. And I say luck is on your side when you stay consistent. I say always remember that once you're determined, your chances of being more lucky increases day by day. If you want to add me on social media, Irish NFT Gal is my name. Feel free to sign up to my workshop on the next slide. I have a QR code. If not, you can contact me directly, send me a DM. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, that's what I'm talking about. It is all of the teaching, movers, makers. For us, it's amazing what you are doing in IRL to the digital, the research, the education. It is so important what you're doing. And I'm so glad that you have the time to do what you are suited to do, because your superpower is what other people lean into. So when you don't have those time frames and able to do the things, find these amazing women, find the people who can help you get you to where you need to be. Elevation. Oh, I love this. I love this. I just have to say it's been an amazing, incredible day, because we are getting around to our last speaker. And I just want to take the time to say thank you. Thank you, Legendary Beauties, for having WomenFest, for bringing us all together. Thank you for taking the time to let us know that you see us. It is so remarkable to be around women who are doing the things and learning what you are doing, getting a deep dive into each and every one of you. Oh, I could go on and on because y'all just get me going, but I want to say, let us give it over to our last speaker. Taking the stage is Wyberg. Girl, what is going on? You will be concluding the day, a digital artist, enthusiast, curator, music performer. She offers such multifaceted things, exploration and creativity. We feel it through all of our senses. Please take the stage, YBG.
Oh wow, what a huge stage. Hi everyone. Thank you for making us feel like superstars. This is just amazing. And I prepared the presentation, and I would love to say just a few words that I didn't include to my presentation. I remember myself loving music my whole life, and when I turned 15, I started writing songs and piano compositions. And also, I was always a musician in real life. I am a music teacher. I finished the music academy. But I never felt like sharing my music with Web2 people. Like never published or demonstrated my music works anywhere. I always was that kind of sensitive person and cared what people think and say. And there are so many judgment in real life, so I never felt like sharing. I just didn't want to be heard, and always kept all my music for myself, like a personal musical diary. But these Web3 new technologies and people here made me feel very comfortable sharing what I was always doing, what I had inside of me. So I would call myself as a Web3 musician, because this is where I was born as a creator. Like on Web3, I realized and admitted that I am a creator. I can create. So I started respecting myself as a musician and a creator. And I really enjoyed making this presentation for you. So please enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Yulia Burger, Y Burger Girl. My spatial friends like to call me YBG. I'm a musician, NFT collector, an active spatial user. I'm so glad to be here today among these beautiful, talented, and unique women. I would like to introduce myself very symbolically with a song I dedicated to women who have lost their loved ones. It's called I Can No More.
I can no more be without you. Hope on the other side of my door I will find you. Although you have the key, I flinch at every knocking. I'm out of my mind, I see. You're still there, can't stop it. All your letters I've been reading word by word, I'm throwing on the floor. You promised to be back by now, the sprint is over, so does the war. I am looking at the mirror and myself is standing behind my back as you always had. When I turn around, you're not there. I can no more be without you. Hope on the other side of my door I will find you. Although you have the key, I flinch at every knocking. I'm out of my mind, I see. You're still there, can't stop it.
Usually, people are my inspiration. When I feel something strongly, I start composing, whether it's a piano piece, music, or a song. But besides my music NFT collection, I also have a private photo collection called Between the Lines. We can read between the lines, and we can see between the lines.
We fly with power, even an angel becomes a rebel. Becomes a rebel.
F is for Friday, F is for freedom, F is for fun, F has begun. F is for Friday, F is for freedom, F is for fun, F has begun. Yeah. F is for Friday, F is for freedom, F is for fun. F is for Friday, F is for freedom, F is for fun.
F is for Friday, F is for freedom, F is for fun. Yeah, that's right. People who listens to my F song like to add something like F is for fashion, F is for friendship, F is for family. And I really love this because I feel like my song lives a real life. Also, F is for Friday has become an official opening track for Fashion Fridays at Pink Ripped Babe space called Fashion City. Every Friday we have people who come from fashion industry and so into fashion, digital and in real life fashion. This event represents by Pink Ripped Babe and Choice by Alexander and Xenia. I'm so happy to be a part of something beautiful, modern, new and fancy, even through my song. Thank you guys, I love you.
F is for fun, F has begun. F is for Friday, F is for freedom, F is for fun. F is for Friday, F is for freedom, F is for fun.
I don't want to talk too much about myself, so now I'll play my last song for today. And of course, I would love to say out loud all the names I'm thankful for, but I don't want to waste your time, so I'll just name the great communities that I relate to. Cactus Bloom Community, Choice, Dope Stilo Music Club, Olympus Academy, and all the amazing people behind these families. I'm so happy I've met you here on Spatial, and thank you for being my friends.
Oh, better mind and long for more. I close my window, shut the door. Oh, better hide and let it go for better. I'll let it be who I was before. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Take me as I am, or let me go. I don't wanna waste the time for nothing. If you try to change me, please don't get me wrong. I'm out of here, I'm passing by with blessings. Yeah, yeah. Open mind and long for more. I open windows and the door. I open heart and let it go. Never will be the same. No.
Dear legendary beauties and everyone involved in this great, fabulous event, WomenFest. Thank you for having me as a speaker. Thank you for bringing us together, giving us the opportunity to feel so special. Thank you for making this world a better place. And I'll never stop saying, love will save the world, art will make it work.
My goodness, it has been such a day. YBG, you get us going, and that was the way to close out the day. That energy, oh, so giving, going to have us lasting all the way until we start again tomorrow. I just want to say thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so amazing. And I know Dan is about to come up and announce the giveaway draw for the World of Women Galaxy NFT. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, thank you, Ellen. First of all, I would like to say thank you to everyone that participated, especially the speakers, the guests. Each presentation has been amazing, and yeah, I'm definitely very grateful for each and every one of you. Now I would like to, so today I would like to, we have one giveaway, the draw for one giveaway. But before we're going to do that, I just want to tell everyone to click the Google form and complete it. It takes like 30 seconds. That's for your WomenFest NFT, which you receive after day 2, so after tomorrow. And also, you'll be entered to win a physical print of the NFT and also a therapy session with Nick, our licensed therapist, if you choose to. Obviously, there's a question there if you want to receive the therapy session or not. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Today we're going to have the draw for, one second, if I am able to do this. Yeah, today we're going to have the draw for World of Women Galaxy NFT. We figured it's only appropriate for WomenFest to give away one NFT to one speaker. This is for the speakers as a token of our appreciation. So yeah, good luck, and let's see who's going to win it. Oh no! Mickey, you wonder? No, they're gonna say it's rigged. We're gonna
maybe we can draw someone else.
Yeah, we're gonna redo the draw. No, we're gonna redo the draw. Just because my bad, I forgot to take Mickey out.
Yes.
This is that's crazy. Well. By the way, Mickey, thank you so much for your presentation. I
Give
didn't
her
see your
applause.
Yeah.
Because she's always going to be a winner. So yes, while we're redoing the spin, please do give Dan and Mickey a huge round of applause. We would not be here without the legendary beauty.
Hey. Congrats to Vedika, you won.
Yay.
Are you still here, Vedika? No, I think she's not here right now, but I'm gonna contact her after the event. Yeah, don't forget, tomorrow we have day 2. Starts at 7 p.m. GMT. I'm not sure in East. Maybe you know better, LM, in East.
That is 3 p.m. EST time. So 3 p.m. in the afternoon, we'll get the party started, and we're going to have another great, fantabulous time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Thank you very much for your presence. And see if anyone wants to say anything or just an announcement or anything. We're here. Yeah, we can stay a few more minutes.
I would like to say a few words. Thank you to every amazing woman who came here and had a presentation, but also I'd love to say a huge thank you to our men who always support us. We love you guys.
Awesome. Well, I think that will be it then. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah, do you want to say something, Adam?
I just want to say again, thank each and every one of y'all who have come here. It's been so amazing. Hello, Mystic Rose. We see you. And we will be picking this up again tomorrow. We're going to give all the fabulous energies again, and we're going to be partying. So thank y'all for coming out. Do hang out, follow people around, and go find some badges because why not? It's a day. Hey, okay. Love y'all. Like I like to say before I leave any place, love self, love others, and love often. See you tomorrow.